What's up, losers? Today I'm back with another r/niceguys video. Checking out a couple of wince-inducing posts, sharing my thoughts on them, and determining whether the dudes in them are truly as nice as they claim to be. This is episode 16 in the Nice Guys series, and I'm ready to be blown away by some impressive mental gymnastics. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Imagine being this desperate.
Everything okay?
Grandma died. She was my best friend. Work sucks. I do everything, and they still only focus on what I don't do. Girl I was talking to, / really liked, got a boyfriend, right as I was gonna ask her out. Just been depressed, Emma, but I'm asking you this only because you're one of my favorite people on this earth. And I feel so comfortable talking to you. And you've been here for me during my darkest times. But could I possibly see you naked? Lol, I'm sorry I'm asking, but you're legit the only person I'd ever ask this. Emma, 'cause I know you're amazing. And won't flip sheet on me. Because you've been here for me so much.
Oh good lord. This is a new low. Like, his own grandma. He's really using his own grandma to try to solicit nudes. Unbelievable. Honestly, whether the grandma is actually dead, or whether this is nothing more than a manipulation tactic, almost doesn't matter, because if she's not dead, and she sees this kind of behavior from her grandson, she'll probably be wishing she was dead. Either way, Grandma has my sympathies, because nobody, living or dead, deserves to be used in such a sleazy way as this. Just shameless. The rest of the post is pretty gross too. Not for nothing, like, he couldn't have laid the guilt trip on her any thicker. Could he? And of course, he made sure to throw in some not so subtle ass kissing for good measure. Because telling someone how special they are, literally at the exact same time as you're pestering them for nudes, isn't going to come off as insincere at all. Right, what a joke SMH. And for what it's worth, if he is being sincere in the things he says about this Emma, which I highly doubt, that just makes the whole situation that much sadder. Because if she's really that great a friend to him, and such an important person in his life, what on earth is he thinking in ruining their relationship like this? Surely he must know that she's not going to be able to look at him the same way after he's treated her like his own personal cam girl. Right, it just defies all rational thought. Sighs. How disappointing. Oh well, rip grandma, and let's move on.
Hey babe. I'm a nice guy, unlike other guys. I make you a sandwich. With quivering voice. Do you wanna go out with me? Remember, if you reject me, it counts as discrimination, as I'm dyslexic.
What's the sandwich filling? Crushed up sleeping pills. GHB, your dick. Whatever it is, that's not a sandwich that I would be comfortable biting into, haha. No, but seriously, I'm always blown away by how unaware some of these guys are when they come out with their awkward nice guy routines. Like, even if they don't see anything wrong with identifying as nice to try to impress women, surely you'd expect them to catch on to the whole nice guy trademark meme at some point. I mean, they're practically asking to get clowned on. As for the sandwich thing, I guess it's meant to be a joke of some description. But its underlying logic is a little troubling nonetheless. You don't deserve a whole lot of credit for being willing to make your partner a sandwich, regardless of your gender, and the suggestion that this is what it takes to be a nice guy seems to indicate that you're setting the bar pretty low for yourself, as far as what your prospective partner would be able to expect from you. So that's not great. I figure the thing about being dyslexic is also supposed to be a joke. so I won't judge it too harshly. But once again I have to ask, what on earth is compelling you to include something like that in your efforts to make a good first impression? It's not funny, it's not clever, it's not even relevant, and it only serves to put the woman on the defensive. Hardly a winning maneuver, as far as I can see. But what would I know?
I'm honestly giving up on dating apps. I thought I had it all planned out, but turned to be futile. I haven't been hit on dating apps for the past 4 years. Never had sex at university. Because a lot of females couldn't understand me, and preferred the more woke and physically attractive guys, who were like 6 foot, because they have the upper hand in the dating market. So today, I devised a master plan. I set my pictures as a Chad, and walked away for about 24 hours. Before doing any swipes, I change all my pictures to myself, including changing the bio, because a smart female catch on too quickly. I did that with Tinder and Bumble. I matched with well over 200 females. And guess what? None wanted to talk to me. These women that swiped right on me had the most perfect body for love making. They're now going to waste their birth years with Chad, while a nice and stable guy like me has cry again.
Ha ha wow. There's so many things about this post that made me laugh that I'm not even sure where to begin. I suppose I'll start from the beginning. I find it really funny how this guy says that women prefer handsome and tall men because they have the upper hand in the dating market, when really, I think you've got things the wrong way around there, bud. Those guys have the upper hand in the dating market because women, in general, tend to prefer those kinds of guys. It's as if he just doesn't get that women too want to date men that they are actually physically attracted to. He can't even comprehend the idea that women are not really all that different from men, and that they might have their own autonomous desires, rather than just existing as mindless objects in a sexual marketplace. Wild. I find it even more funny how he describes his pointless scheme, which I'm pretty sure all incel dudes have engaged in at one point or another, of experimenting with a better-looking guy's pictures on his Tinder profile. As, quote, a master plan, far be it from me to diminish your accomplishments, pal. But really, a master plan, I think you might just be giving yourself a little too much credit there. I find his surprise at the fact that women who matched with the photo that wasn't him didn't want to talk to the actual him. Even funnier still, you literally deceived them, falsely advertised yourself, and are now offering by your own admission, much less appealing product. What did you expect to happen? It'd be like if you ordered a nice steak at a high-end restaurant, and the waiter strolled out with a thin strip of corned beef. You wouldn't be having it, would you? So why would these women feel any differently? Think it through for frick's sake, LMAO. As a final note, you could probably do without the perfect body for lovemaking terminology, unless of course, your objective is to make women's skin crawl. In which case, mission accomplished, Cap'n. It'll sure be crawling after that. Yikes. Well, that's all I've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed becoming acquainted with these lovely fellows as much as I did, and that you derived some value from my commentary. What do you think? Is it acceptable to use your grandmother's death to try to solicit nudes from a friend? Would you go out with a guy who was nice enough to make you a sandwich? Are women superficial for losing interest once they realize that they've been catfished? Let me know in the comments. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, or I'll ensure that you waste your birth years with Chad, while the nice and stable guys are left to cry in the corner with nothing but soggy sandwiches to cheer themselves up. Just kidding, haha. Anyway, catch you later.